Oh my God, that is crazy. I really. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never notice how much I love you, so please don't take my sunshine. All right, Brooklyn teacher right TA, can you go get the door, please? There's a lot of commotion out there. What? You like it? All right. It's time for vocabulary. Vocabulary. The words you know and use. Words you know and use. All right. What? We are. We sometimes learn how to we sometimes don't. Okay, all right, we need to do a review and then we have a new word today. All right, mirrors up! Mirrors up! Number, oh wait, oh my God, we did. Did we do for number sentence? Yeah. What do you remember is the actions? Numbers. Oh, there we go, ready? Number, sentence. A sentence with numbers with signs in between. Ready? Here we go. Mirrors up. Number, sentence. Number, sentence. A sentence with numbers. A sentence with numbers and signs in between. Signs in between. What does a number sentence have to have? What does it have to have? What does it have to have? Yeah, that's why we do this. So everyone show me this. It has to have a equal sign in between. Mirrors up! Mirrors up! Describe a noun using adjectives. Describe a noun using adjectives. Color, number, shape, and size to tell. What is the last part of it? To tell about a noun. Mirrors up! Mirrors up! Greatest! Greatest! Synonym for biggest. Synonym for biggest. Greatest and least are antonyms or opposites. Posture. Colton, I love how you're sitting crisscross applesauce. He's got his hands in his lap. And is he by anything that will distract him? No, he's not by the stage, by the stool, by the table. Oh, good idea, Viculin. That's a great idea. Pierce, way up. Pierce, way up. Corridor. Corridor. Hallway. You were just walking down the corridor. Oh, I like that better. Should we do? Corridor, corridor, hallway, hallway. I like that one. Yeah, kind of like rule number 3. Okay. Vowel combination. Vowel combination. 2 vowels, 2 vowels, back to back. Work together. Make what sound? Or make a vowel sound. Sometimes it doesn't have to say. Mischief. Mischief. Doing something sneaky. Doing something sneaky. Doing something wrong. Persuade. Giving reasons why you want something. Giving reasons why you want something. Change someone's mind. Change someone's mind. Find your ketchup and mustard partner, please. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stand up. We're playing a little turnaround. This is a new one though. go. This is a new type of turnaround. What's rule number 1? Follow directions quickly. Ready to hear our new turnaround?
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing with the new turnaround, so you need to be back to back. Okay, you need to be back to back. But once you turn around, once you both say the answer, you have to give each other a high five, and then you have to go back. Okay, so if Emma was my partner, okay, it would be say a person, place, or thing. Turn around now. And then back here. Okay, we'll try one more time. An action word. Turn around. Bird. And then turn it back around. So follow directions quickly. Ready? Here we go. This is a loud noise. Turn around. Good. Look at you guys. Here's the next one. This is phony, not real. Turn around. What was that one? False, not fake. Okay, this is one word, what the story's all about. One word. Turn around! Is main idea one word? That's stop it. Hey, here we go. 30 minutes. Turn around! You guys got to give 2 high fives. This is lots of facts. Turn around! Ooh. There's information, lots of facts. Information, lots of facts. Okay. Cutting in or splitting into 4 equal pieces. Turn around! Yeah, good work, crisscross. We have a new, actually both of our vocabulary words are 2 words, but 1 vocabulary word.
I know.
The word is root word. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you know what a root word is. Oh. My reading should know, but I have ones. People that are ones. Someone that's a 4. Lucas, you're a 4. Can you tell us what a root word is?
A root.
Let's give him a Zaza Zoom, please. Zaza Zoom.
A root word is where it's like you have an ed, you got an ed, and
But what is a root word? Emily B.
a root word is like an ending like it's like the same word but it has a different ending.
So she said it's like the same word but has a different ending. Vicky Lynn, do you know what a root word is? Oh, she said it exactly what I was saying. A root word is just a plain word. So I'm going to show you a little bit. Now, Miss Frazian's reading class has done this, but I put different words in it. Okay? So if you see the word root, when you think of the word roots, what do you think of? Like a tree root. Okay? Point to where usually roots start. Where do roots usually start? In the ground. They start in the ground. So just like trees have to start with roots. Do trees start with leaves? No, they start with seeds and then the seeds turn to roots. So like a plant has roots or trees have roots, words have roots. They need to start from something. Okay? So if you notice, sorry, I'm going to go to the top one here. Okay? I have 3 words in my leaves. You notice they're in my leaves, they're not in my roots. I've got washing, washed, washes. What is a word that all of them have in there? What is something that they all have in there? Let's blow and throw. Throw! Now this one has an ending. This one has ing, this one has ed, and this one has an es. But they all started as what word? Wash. They started as the root. So we're going to get our roots. We're going to make roots with your hands. Okay? So that was just a plain word that they started with. Here's way up. Here's way up. Root word. Root word. Just a plain old word. Just a plain old word. It's just a plain word.
We should do what we do for reading.
Just wait.
Actions that we do.
Now there's the actions we do for reading. No end, okay? Okay, so here's the next one. Yeah, we just did that one. Yeah. So we got crossing, crosses, crossed. You know, what do you think the root word is? What's the plain word that all three of these words start as? Ty, what do you think? Cross. They all have the word cross. This one has what at the end? ING. This one has ES. This one has ED. So the root word for these ones is cross. Okay? Next one. Find your ketchup and mustard partner, please. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Here are my words. You're going to see if you can find the root word, the plain word here. First of all, teach your partner, what is a root word? Root word, what is a root word? Team, each. Okay. Go ahead, what's a root word? Yep, so it's just a plain word. Plain word. It always starts, right? Okay. Now look at the words up here. Look at the words up here. We got slips, slippers. What is my root word? Tell your partner. What's my root word? Oh, I heard it. All right. Pyramids of art. Pyramids of art. Colton, what's my root word? Okay, now I heard, so it's slip. I'm going to put it, sorry, slip. I heard actually this. Slips. Is slips your root word? Because I'm going to look at this one right here. Is there S-L-I-P-S anywhere? No, it just has slip. They all have just S-L-I-P. Just that plain word. Because actually adding an S, that means that you're adding an N. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm going to trick you on some of these. Okay. Friends, friendly, unfriend. If you unfriend someone, you say that you're not friends.
this one.
Whisper to your partner. What's that? Oh, what's that root word?
This is
Let's whisper. Friends? Friend. Now, you'll notice that this word has an ending at the end. This one has something at the beginning. So put your pyramids down.
Oh, I know that one.
Yep. Okay.
I know it's
Okay. So we have to maybe cover up part of the front. Some people thought that this was my root word.
No, but that's a suffix.
Okay, now first, friends, is a word. The root word, can I tell you something? A root word has to be a word.
And that's
That's why it's a root word. It is.
No,
Okay, next one. Asleep, sleeping, sleeps, blow and throw. Throw! Sleeps?
No,
This one even says asleep. It doesn't matter if some of them are at the beginning or the end, some of the letters. No, you just need to find the plain old word. Plain old word. Okay. Gotta find the word that all of them have. We've got rewrite, writing, writes. Trey, what is my root word of rewrite, writing, or writes? Writing?
Right.
Do they all have an ing there, bud? You need to look so that you can see. What word do they all have? Emma. Right. Even though if you look at writing, it's missing the E, but they have to make the ing. Okay? So my root word, even though rewrite, writing, writes, my root word is right. Okay? So we're going to go in our vocabulary notebooks.
It's like looking into what like
Yes, you gotta look in the word. You're kind of like a word detective. Okay? Root old word. I mean, you know, it's not an old word, but it's just a plain word with no endings. Okay? So if I do like the word jump, would jump be a root word?
Yes. No. Yeah.
Yeah. What about jumped?
No.
So if I cross this out, here is my root word. What about sits?
No.
I'm going to box my root word. Okay? Would I have sky? That's a person. Can a person be a root word?
No. What about the real sky?
What about the real sky?
SKY. That would be a root word, skies.
Because we have up in the sky, but I'm going to show you how you spell skies. So even though we change the spelling, my root word is still sky, even though they're changed. So I'm going to cross this one out because this one is my root word. No ending. Yes.
It sounds like SKI, but it's actually SKY.
Yes. Okay. Here's another one.
What does it even have?
I have one. I don't know. Let's do eating. What? Where would I put my box around my root word? Eat. Now, to help Miss Creighton, I might draw my tree.
No, you have to circle the I too.
No, that's right.
That
Oh,
would
this.
be
Okay, so I'm gonna draw my
E.
tree. I want my tree
That
here.
would only be
Logan, raise your hand for permission to speak. But okay, so maybe I'm gonna draw my tree. I know it's not a very good tree, but here are my roots.
It's okay. I like it.
My root words like in a tree.
I like it.
Okay, class, ski class.
Yeah.
You're right. It kind of does look backwards. I'm gonna make this better. Sorry, my tree wasn't very good.
It's not true. Oh, that's great.
Thanks, friends. Thanks for encouraging me.
Does
Does that look better? Okay, so here's my roots because just like trees have to start with roots, words have to start as roots. Words have roots too. Okay? All right, class, ski class. So I'm excited to tell you about my writing, about what happened to Dakota, but I can't tell you about our writing yet until we do our vocabulary. Okay? So if I'm going to give you a word, you got to tell me the root word to get your vocabulary. Okay? What do you think tells me you know the answer? All right. Let's do sitting. Alicia. Sit. Thank you. Danced. Thank you. Boxes. Desks. Chewing. Two. Retie. That is unsafe. Safe. Presents. Good. Parties. Blinking. Good. And lovely. Carter. Love. Friendly. Kyle. Good. Quickly. Quick. Okay. Unfair. Hey, Logan, glasses. Glasses. Glass. Plain word with no endings. I noticed Alicia got started right away. And you know what? I might put this for here. Is on a root word because it's not a word. A root word has to be a word. Look how beautiful that looks, Alicia. Plain word. We don't use pens here, so I'm gonna have you go put that back in your backpack. Okay? I just don't want you to make a mistake and then you have to scribble that out. You can use that during free time. Free time anytime. Emma is about done. Endings, you're right. Ending has a root word in there. Emily, what's the root in ending?
And
End. Good job.
1, 2.
Ending. No, you don't need a sentence. You just need some examples of a root word. Okay, but you need some examples of a root word because a picture of a tree isn't a root word, but that's giving us an example. Thanks for helping me, Vicky Lynn. Come to the sweet spot. Once you're done, you have about 1 more minute left.
Today the grandparents are funny. It's at the library.
You have 9.
It's all waiting.
Jump. Jump. Just a plain word.
Seven, 8, 9.
Oh, I need to go fast. It looks like you'll have to use the friends to see if you can figure it out. I'll put it over there.
19 more days. 19
19.
Ooh, red, but it's red. This gradient.
Did you get one yesterday?
Yes, I got.
I'll double check.
Yeah, but which one is that? I don't know. With only sunshine, you make me happy. When skies are blue, you never know, dear, how much I love you.
So please don't take my sunshine away. It's writing time. It's writing time. Our thoughts. We write our thoughts. Trey has a good spot. He's in crisscross applesauce. He's ready to go. Does anyone remember what kind of writing we're going to be working on? Alicia, what tells me that you know the answer? Just your hand. Only Alicia remembers what kind of writing? Carter, do you remember? Starts with a P.
Personal.
Personal.
Writing.
What? Not writing. Narrative. Mirrors up. Personal narrative. Personal narrative. A story about me. A story about me. So I was writing my personal narrative yesterday. So personal narratives have a beginning, a beginning, a middle, and an end. Well, they'll do those actions together. Ready? I'm not going to say the words.
Beginning, middle, end.
I was doing my lips. Okay. Find your ketchup and mustard partner, please. 5, 4, 3, 2. You're right by each other. Teach to your friend what is a personal narrative. I'm gonna find a PowerPoint that's doing all the actions. Personal narrative. Teach. Okay. Good job, Brooklyn. High five, Hannah. Yourself. It's a story about yourself. What does it have? A beginning, a middle, and an end. Pyramids apart. Pyramids apart. Ooh. I had a really hard time choosing a PowerPoint today.
It might have been everyone.
Sure. Look at everyone. Everyone who has a great PowerPoint. Give yourselves a whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. We're almost hey. If we win today, all we have is movie.
No, you give me.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I gave you an oh no. You didn't like an oh no? Okay. My personal narrative. I talked about my pet and a time that I was scared or concerned. Now we talked about different problems that you might have, and
What's the ticket for?
I'll show you the ticket once we get writing. But remember my beginning. I had 2 things that I had to put in my beginning. What did I have to put in my beginning? Well, the setting. Ready? The setting is where the story takes place. And when. Let's see how loud you can do it. Setting. Where the story takes place. And when. So you need to remember that we need a character and we need our setting. So I have all those. When I was little, that was my setting that told me when I was eating breakfast at home. What was I doing? I was eating breakfast. Is that part of my setting too? Where? At home. Yeah. Uh-oh, and this was telling a little bit of what was happening before. I was concerned because I did not see my cat, Dakota. Now I have what's called dialogue. Does anyone know what dialogue is? Dialogue is when you talk out loud. That's what dialogue is. My turn, your turn. Dialogue. Speaking. That's what dialogue is. I'm using dialogue right now because I am talking. Posture. Hands out of your ears. Okay, Brooklyn. I know, it doesn't, when I typed it, it didn't go stay on the line. Okay, so now I had my beginning. How many sentences should this be?
3 or 2.
2 or 3. Let's see how many I have. 1, 2, 3. And this was even, I haven't even gotten to my problem yet. I haven't even gotten to my problem yet, have I? Okay, so I'm going to tell you more about what happened, okay? I got to find my marker. So I was concerned that, Dakota, he was always by me at breakfast. He always would scheme across my leg, and what would he do? What would I do with my extra milk? I would give Dakota my extra milk. And so, well, I was looking and I was confused. This is peculiar. Maybe he's outside causing some mischief. So I decided, well, if he's not in the kitchen with me, I need to go look for him. Okay? So here my problem is
I can't find it.
no. So this is the middle, and my problem you might not get your problem right away. So after I was in the wood, after I said where was Dakota, and I couldn't find him, oopsies, I gotta block this one up here so it doesn't. Okay, so I have to say I went outside. D-E, I went outside, and you know where I found him? And, well, I guess I can do mine. I went outside and saw, how do I spell saw? S-A-W. Saw him. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay, sorry. Saw him under a tree. Now, did I get to my problem?
No.
Was my problem that he went outside? He was outside and under a tree? No. But, so I'm going to draw my tree. Here's Dakota. He's under a tree, and he usually is not under a tree. Went outside and saw him under a tree. Is that my problem?
No.
Oh. So I gotta add more to that to make it my problem. To make it a problem.
And then
He was under the tree, and you know what he was doing under the tree? He was just laying there. He was just laying there, and I was like, Dakota, are you okay? Like I wasn't sure. I was really concerned. But he moved, and I noticed that he had a cut on his leg. Okay, so he had a cut on his leg. That's why he wasn't moving. So my problem was that my pet got hurt. Is that my problem?
Yeah.
Was my problem that I didn't find him right away? No, that was like a tiny problem. But my biggest problem was that he was hurt. So I went outside and found him laying under a tree. Now is where I get to get my problem sentence. What could be my problem sentence? What could be my problem? Talk with your partner. What could be my problem sentence? What could be my problem sentence? Go ahead. Okay. Get away from your please. I'm trying to find. I want to see if I can use some of these here. Pyramids of art. Pyramids of art. Who would like to tell me their sentence that maybe I could use? Trey. So I went outside and saw him under a tree. Hurt? Okay, so I found him under a tree. Let's see if you're gonna help me count. Let's count. I saw a cut on his leg. 7 up sentence. Now when I think of a cut, maybe you got like a paper cut, like maybe just a little cut like this.
No.
It wasn't a small cut. It was a big cut. It was ginormous. I saw a just wait. I didn't say these things. I went outside. I didn't say that out loud. I saw a huge. I'm gonna say huge is a good one. Huge. I didn't say any of these things to my mom. I saw a huge cut on his leg. Period. I saw a huge cut. You know what else I could say? I didn't want, like, when I saw it, I was like, oh! Can I put gruesome somewhere? I saw a huge cut on his leg.
Absolutely.
I saw a gruesome cut on his leg. I'm gonna add that. A huge gruesome cut on his leg. Posture. Okay. Now this one I had dialogue. I had questions, and I'm gonna draw myself. I know I'm really big. Sorry. It's still outside.
But you were smiling.
Oh, you're right. I'm not smiling. I found him.
She was
And I said, you know what I said? What could be something that I would say?
What happened?
Do you know what I said? I could say, oh my goodness! Oh my gosh! I said, now this is what I'm going to say. Oh my. Or should I say, oh my? Well, I probably would have said, oh my laptop. But I could say, what happened? Now, am I talking really to anyone? No, but sometimes, how do you talk out loud and maybe no one's even listening? I do that sometimes. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Okay? So if I'm saying this out loud, it has to be in my story. So I'm gonna get my quotations. What did I say? No. Oh my! What happened? What happened? Do you notice any of my quotations at the end? How many sentences do I have in this middle one? Well, 1, 2, 3. So I had 4. Do you notice how I had quotation marks in both of them? Quotation marks. You'll get more points if you use quotation marks. Okay. Now my resolution. Tomorrow you'll see what's happening, how I solve the problem. I have a lot of sentences, and I'm not even done. Trey. Says, oh my, so I don't have to put one after this one because this is all, I'm saying this all at the same time. So that's a good question. He said, Miss Trajan, don't have to put a quotation mark here. No, because I'm saying, oh my, what happened? I'm saying that all at the same time. So I just, whatever I'm all saying, I put it after that. Okay? You'll notice, too, I would like quotation marks. Okay? I want you to see what you were talking about and what you were saying.
Like 2 times.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Tomorrow we'll talk about the resolutions. How many of you have your problem? Thinking of your problem. We need to think of our problem. Okay? We talked about how maybe something with your pet, something when you got hurt. Now, I could have done this. I could have started it like this. My cat had caught a cut on his leg. I'm starting with my problem. You gotta tell me what was happening before you noticed your problem. I noticed he wasn't there. I went to go find him. Yes, Colton. So today we're going to probably do your first one at your beginning. Okay? You're going to do your beginning, and then you can start writing if you don't have, we only have about 5 minutes. So if you need to think of your problem, start your picture, and we have to have what 2 things in one of our first sentences? We have to name our characters, and we have to have our setting, okay? So are we going to finish it today? No, we won't finish it today. Emily G, you're going to start with your problem. Lucas.
Miss Trajan,
Carter.
can I do one?
Adeline. Yeah, you can do one about your dog. Yeah. It won't be the same as mine because mine's a little different. You can do about your pets, but you can't, it has to be a true story. Emma. Trig. Logan. Trig. Vicky Lynn. Allie B. Colton, Isaiah. Hi. Kyle. Friends, you only have about 5 minutes to write today, so get working, please. Alicia. These are good. Can I hold it? Can I use this? If you use one of these words on here, you'll probably get more ticket points on your ticket. I was nervous. I was embarrassed. I was annoyed. Like, you notice that I'm talking with her? Okay. Your dog had me first. But remember what was happening before. What was happening before? Brooklyn, excellent job. Brooklyn's already starting, friends. Instead of telling her friends her problem, we're going to be able to talk about our problems that we're writing about with our classmates, but we can't talk about our problems until we write about them. Yes, her.
So you don't have to, so you can just do your story or you can do your illustration first. Okay, if you notice, like, I didn't talk about what I talked about it. As long as you have them in whatever with your dog or whatever your story is. You need to start with the first one. Okay, so you should have your picture and maybe a start of a sentence. Emma already has her sentence started as well. Remember, if you're writing your sentence, you need your setting. Where the story takes place and when. You already, I know you did, holy smokes. And if you don't have a problem today, you're going to have to start thinking because today you don't have a lot of time, but tomorrow you might have a lot of time. So if we sit here trying to think of a problem, you're going to waste your right time and then you have to do it during other parts of the day when we might be doing something else. Start with a when word or a when phrase. We're just at the beginning though, first grade. We're just at the beginning. What? Okay, what about your kids? So you gotta get your sentence, your beginning first. So what was happening at the beginning? You have to start with a when word. Get your settings. Where and when. Okay, so this isn't a sentence. When I was getting ready for school, this is just, you actually have a comment. I was getting ready for school because I noticed that. Friends, all right, you have about 30 more seconds. If I don't see that you have at least a picture, you'll have to do it before you get your snack. I see dialogue on Brooklyn's. You have dialogue? Awesome! I love the dialogue. Good dialogue. Awesome. All right. Oh, we class.
Yes.
Okay. We will be done with writing for right now. Tomorrow, I promise I'll give you more time to write. Tomorrow, I'll give you more time to write. You should only be on the first bubble, or on the first square. Only on the first square. Okay? You may put all of your things away. Put all of your things away. Holy, Emma's already close to on the bottom. So it's Emma. So that was a while ago, huh?